In this video, I will demonstrate how IntellisenseX provides drop-down lists for indirect table and object references. We're familiar with indirect references. For instance, here I've created an object which points to a frame on my form, and what IntellisenseX provides is when I type the dot after the name of the object, I get the drop-down box of the methods and properties from that object. And as demonstrated in an earlier video, if I choose one of the methods and press Control Enter, it will paste in the parameters for that method. It's fairly easy to understand what IntellisenseX is actually doing here. When you type in the dot, it takes everything before the dot and looks for that and says, is this the name of an object? Is this the name of a table, or could it be the name of a table that I could open? And if it doesn't find any of those matches, then it looks in the code before it to see if it's been assigned a value. In this case, it's been assigned a value of this form.frame, and so it substitutes this form.frame in place of the actual reference to LO object. So as I've shown, this will give you the drop-down list here. You can also use it in a with phrase, and that will work as well, producing the same results. Now, it doesn't always happen that you have an explicit definition of a property as you have in this particular case. For example, look at this case. Here I'm looping through all of the pages in a page frame, and we know that there's no way that anybody can tell what LO page is referring to. However, what we can do is we can create an assert statement that will tell IntellisenseX exactly what LO page refers to. And that statement looks like this. You start with a star so that it won't interfere with execution of your code. And then we say #alias, and we write a statement as if we were creating the LO page variable. This. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a representative page from that page frame, and now IntellisenseX will give me the drop-down list of methods and properties from, well, it's from the first page, but presumably all those pages will have the same methods and properties. And I'll demonstrate one more use of this alias directive. I'm going to clear all of this, pass a parameter into this method, and if I know that this object is a data object which refers to a particular table, I can define an alias directive and now when I say to object dot, the drop-down gives me the fields from the customer table which I had defined it as.